Sunkenland. We are in season 2 on my solo playthroughs. We are now on experimental. I've been waiting for it to come out to the public stable and it hasn't, so we just jumped in and we are going to start afresh and see the changes that have been made and work out what we're going to do about it. Here we go. We now have missions. If you haven't already seen that. So you will have a mission thing up here that you have to go through. Let me just put these down here. So I'm starting on easy. I don't know whether you get those starter things on everything or only on easy. But we are going to start off with the looting. Oh, here you go. We've discovered the Castaway Island. That's good because that means we know where we're going to sleep well. Yeah, okay, so a lot of the things that we had before and took for granted are now in the research table, so you have to get that made straight away, which means you have to get some sort of a platform down to put it on. But obviously, and that's to get some fairly basic things that you want. But the moving box, as I understand it, which is what we have to use when we want to move things, if you change your mind about how you're building and all that jazz, that is on the research table. So if you build and then decide you want to change what you've done, you are a bit stuffed. So I'm trying to make my mind up whether I'm going to, because I don't really want to build on Castaway Island, if I'm honest. And building a sort of starter base just to get you going and then having to move is a little bit of a pain in the doodahs, if I'm honest. But I might have to do that. Let me just grab some scallops so we know we've got something to eat. I should also get the crabs when we get onto the island. So we'll do that. So yeah, that's one of the things you can let me know in the comments, guys. Which is your plan if you play this? What do you do? Do you make a starter base and then when you can, you move on to the place that you actually want to be? Because I mean, I've done that before, but here, because things are a little bit different now and where you can get things and all the rest of it is a little bit different. You know, the blueprints, there's some fixed locations and some of them are random where they would spawn in. So you really have got to traverse the map and get on with it, which is great. They've put that in. They've watched how people have been playing and they have, you know, I feel like they've tailored in, let's not get too near to the shark over there. They've tailored in the game in order to think, okay, people are obviously playing it this way, so we need to encourage them to do what we want them to do, our vision for this game, and so we'll do this, which is, you know, very cool. Very, very cool. So, yeah, undecided. I have been literally keeping myself awake in the night last night, trying to think, what do I do? I may just try to fill my boots with as much as I can here and then head nearer to where I think I want to be. Now, one obvious place is over there, which is, but that's somewhere that I'm thinking KJ and I are going to be having our multiplayer base. Now, I guess not everybody will watch that as well as watch me. So maybe it makes no difference to you guys if we're building in the same place, if you're watching us the same building in that, because there'll be very different playthroughs. For very many reasons, there'll be very different playthroughs. Because I'm not as good as these things on my own. But, yeah, well, let's see what we get from here. Let's see how much we can get in our pockets before we go. What I am going to do on this season is I will, as I feel necessary, I will cut out some of the looting when I don't really have anything to say. Oops. Uh-oh. I don't know what happened there. I don't know if that was my game crash. Well, it disappeared. It was a little bit. It's not something you want to happen when you're underwater. Oh, I checked out the gauges to see if it was going to be stable on my computer, and I checked it out, and I got stuck in a building. And then I hung out with KJ on one of her saves on experimental to find out, you know, what does it feel like, and what's the differences. Pay attention to some of those. And again, I got stuck, but this time I actually got stuck. So I did completely. Now, I don't know. Oh, I've got full lungs. I don't know whether or not I can get any of this safely. So I would really like to be able to. Come on. I want this. This is going to hurt. Uh-oh. Inventory is full as well after all that, so I didn't see what I lost. I need that diamond ring. Swim up. Move towards the light. This is going to start getting dark in a minute. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. Yes, took some damage there. Right, what have we got? We've got some clothing, so we'll put that on straight away. We'll learn you. We'll pop these things away. A little bit of clothing. That's handy. Yeah, right. I wonder what we dropped. I did not see. But I'd like to know. Which one was it? Was it this one? No, it wasn't this one. There's iron there, look. Oh, copper. Bother. Bother. Which one was it? No, it wasn't that one. Oh, gosh. Really, Annie? Oh, well. Okay, so we can get them, but at a bit of a price, especially if you faff around. But we've got a little bit of clothing. I'm happy with that. Protect her modesty, even if not keeping her that warm. The first time I came in and checked this out, I didn't find any clothing at all. Because I hadn't gone down that far. So I wanted to try and do it this time. Right. Now I understand one of the main changes is that things don't cost quite as much at the trader. Which is why I wanted that diamond ring, because that is a very useful thing to have. Here we go. That's some more squat. We get you. See what a lung boost would have been nice to have had early on. Right, we've got this building still to do. Deep breath, Annie. Here we go. What's in here? So yeah, so the safes are very good things to have. It's getting that diamond ring from in there. It sounds like some of the loot and looting, its placement and its usage has got a little bit better, a little bit more congruent. Now I don't know if the clothing has got any less stupid in its quantity that you find. Maybe somebody who's been playing this longer than me on the experimental can tell me. Is it still stupidly full of clothing or not? I need to check my inventory in a moment. Now, wood and scraps stack much higher, but they stack much higher because you need more of them for things. Let's put you down on top of that one. And let's put the strawberry seeds down there. That still gives us some room. So as you can see, scrap is 20, but wood now is going to go to 50, if I remember rightly. So we did all of you. Grab you. Dum, 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 dum. Now, if I remember rightly, one of the first things that you have to do to cross off your list is to build 4 wooden foundations. Now, of course, I normally like to build in metal in case I don't have raids on at the moment. I want to learn what there is to learn about the new map and the new systems. and crafting, so I shall probably turn them on once I have a base established. But therefore I want metal around the outside. So wherever I go, we'll have to build 4 that we either then break up later. So I guess the hammer's still there. I didn't look whether the hammer was still in the same place to craft. Right. And you. Let's get up a minute. What are we on? 70%. Yeah, I know we haven't done the deep bits, but let's get out here now. Where are we? 3 o'clock. So we're going to have to make a decision soon as to whether we are going to swim off somewhere or stay here. And I can't make my mind up. I really can't. Let's get a good amount of wood from here. Pick up the loose wood. Strawberries. Come on. Still don't seem to have the positioning right for some of these. What have we got in here? There's a blueprint that we need. Now these static ones are stuck on the ceiling like this. There you go, a bow. That's one of the things that we need to make. Right, so we can add you to that. We can add you to that. We want to have a bandage, so let's put you down there. Okay, so now we are a bit stuffed already. Because I want that stuff in there, very much so. Do you know what? Bush seeds for the moment I'm going to drop to make sure, and actually strawberry seeds for the moment I'm going to drop. I don't know if they still despawn or not. Not really interested in the rubber ducky. Eat those. And then drop those seeds. And then we can get all of that in. There you go. Done. Right. So we've got room to get wood, basically. That's what we're saying. So we would do that. Actually, so the strawberries I've eaten, so I can't pick those up. Oh, I want to pick the mushrooms up. Ah. Okay. And there's none of those things that I can eat in one go. Right, well, we're not going to get the mushrooms today or this first day then until I put a box down or something. So I guess, really didn't want to start here. Really didn't want to do that. I guess we're going to have to. So the question is, you feel lucky, punk? We want to be, I want to be facing that direction. Little bit of clear line. Yeah, okay, all right. So build. All these nice new shapes, look, which is really cool. I am really happy about those. So we will do that. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4. There you go. Thank you. It's a little bit slow to do that, but now you can see here, build a foundation, build a research table, etc., etc. You've got these things that you've got to do now. So boat harbour will go in there. Let's use up some of the scrap then, and we are going to start. Are we going to go straight up? We're going to. Oh, I don't know. I don't really like thinking that I've got to move, but I guess that is what we're going to do. We will come out here. Let's keep some scrap until we know what we're doing. Come in here, doorway. Right, so do we have the stuff for a research table yet? Okay, so you'll go there. Okay, and we are going to, now let me just remind myself before I use things. I'm going to want some scrap for the bucket. What else am I going to want to make sure I definitely get done? Now we need to make a simple grill and a purifier. We're going to want to make a bed. So that's plenty of wood. So it's 10 or 10 for those. Okay. So what's that? 5, 25, 35 scrap. Okay, so that's... Yeah, okay, so we're going to make a wooden box. We're going to make a wooden box. Or wood available at the moment. So we'll do that in there. We are going to make our purifier. Oh, I should take that out of my hands first. See, I don't really want you to be there. I don't want you to be in any of these places, but this is what we're going to have to do at the moment, and then we're just going to have to move it all. We will put you there, and we need to make a bucket, and we need to make a bed. Okay, so bed, you can just go down there. Now, what I really like is you can rename the beds. So, so we do cast away island. And now I will always know where that is. Right, so those are what else we've got on our mission here. I'm going to need to make a fire bowl. So let's just do that. That will give me, oh, I need more wood. Okay, so let's go and get wood. Now, that's what we're going to need. We're going to need to put it on the fires. Get things are cooking. See if we can pick up enough stuff before it gets too cold. And then that will get ourselves set. So you kind of, it's very much more like I feel on Stranded Deep, because you have the, you know, yeah, you can play without those tips, but you know, because you have a process to go through to get yourself set up. So it feels very much like that to me now, which is fine. Gives you a focus. And I think if you're playing the game for the first time, and if you haven't seen anyone else play it, you would just saw it on Steam and picked it up, but then, you know, it would help. Let's do that. Do have a torch so I can carry on using that if I want to. Oops. You might need to at least once the wood drops, these things, because they have their glowy edge to them. That means you can wander around. That's why I wanted mushrooms. Wander around in the dark at least. So the moon appears to be coming out. They haven't introduced weather, which I'm eternally grateful for, because that would have been a bit more of an issue. I was just wondering if I could find any of the crabs around here. Yeah, no, she's getting cold. Okay. I'm not surprised though. At least you got some clothing on. As I say, my poor girl last time didn't. Fire bowl. I don't know why it wants us to make a fire bowl as opposed to any other type of thing, but we'll do that. There you go. Done that. We need to add, put that on there as that's one of the things we've got to do. Add a bit of wood to that. A bit of wood to that. And then, tell you what, I really need to get that out of my hands. But let's do this because she's going to get really cold now and really annoyed with me. Which is understandable. Should have done this whilst it was daylight. There you go. We will sort something out about that. But as I say, I don't want to get too fancy here until I decide if I'm going to stay here. I suppose I could stay here and then build bases. Multiple bases. I think maybe that will be the way that I'll end up going, actually. I quite liked that in my first season. I got into that, making bases over the other side of the map. So yeah, I think maybe that's what we're going to do. Right, we want to make a box to put under here. Wooden chest. We can put food related things in. So the bucket will go in there. Food bites, drinks, things to cook. Right, so now we can move health and that up there. Rubber ducky, I guess. Come on, I suppose it's got to be done. Let's move you around. You can sit there on my research table, my dear. Your clothing, those are things that I'm going to get rid of. Torch can go down there. Oh, we need to craft a spear. Which is going to be in there, right in front of you, Annie. Can we, we haven't got cloth. Yeah, we have got cloth. So we make a rope and bow. Right, we need more wood for the bow. Right. Well, you're just going to have to get cold then, girl, aren't you? So we can get these basic first level things done day one. Well, we're into day 2 now. Don't tell her. She's gone through the night. We're moaning to the union. There you go. So I'm interested to find out what you guys think of the experimental. If you've either played it or if you've watched others play it, and therefore have come to a conclusion about it. It definitely seems that it's added to the game. It's good. Good, good. I do like the fact that wood stacks better. Fire. Let's get these other ones. Just blindly swinging the axe around. That's enough for that. Let's head back this way to our little place. Yes, I know you're tired. And we will make our bow. There we go, that's done. And we better make ourselves some arrows whilst we're there, or there seems no point. Right, where are we doing on our missions? Foundation, research table, purifier, grill, seawater bucket, fishing rod. Ugh. Where's the fishing rod? Fishing rod was in the research table. Fishing rod. Research it. Now make it. There you go. So you now actually use the fishing bait as well, I believe, for baiting fish traps. But there you go. Right, one of these things is going to have to come out of there. That. So I want to keep the ring on me because there's absolutely no way I want to risk losing that. We've got pokey stick. Now, one thing that I do like is that the progression. So here we're going to research the scrap metal spear. And when you go to make the scrap metal spear, it requires the first level, the basic level. So you go from a wooden to a scrap, and the same that goes with the armor and everything else. So I think that's really, really cool. I think it's a great change. So we're going to put you things away in there. Good. Right. So the boat is here. So I want to research those things, and we'll get onto the armor when we've done. We want to research that, so we need some herbal medicine. We need to find some algae. What else do we want out of here? Discover the trading post and the machine factory. So we could go to the trading post, I guess, just to get that off of the plan. But we're going to eat that. Well, I'm going to eat that one, or should we have a food can? Because if we have a food can, that's going to increase our health and stamina. And the same with this, rather than just water. See, that's gone up down there. Let's just chuck the charcoal in there. I don't need. Is there anything else that charcoal is now used for, I wonder? If anybody knows. Let's just do this whilst we're waiting for it to be a little bit warmer for us to swim out. Oops. Remember whether the shark is in the direction that I've got to swim to get to the trading post. I guess we'll find out. Go. Just a bit more wood. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. And if we can get ourselves a lung function booster, we can go for a swim down and get those other bits. Right, so there's the trader over there. Oh, no, that's pokey. That's, oh, you can't aim with that. Okay, let's do it with this one. See, aim. Yeah, okay. So over there, that's where we're going. I also want to go over there to the village, but we're going to go this way. It's the Marlins. So let's get ourselves across here and see if we can do it without getting bitten. This would still be a good place to come and build out here otherwise, but no, I think we're gonna stay where we are on the island. There you go. Right. Okay, let's put that away because that's a little bit aggressive turning up with a spear. I should come and loot all this stuff in a moment. But, so I understand that this is... Let's do that again. That this is quite... Why are they big? Expensive. It's going to give me a lot, basically. So, let's see. We can buy all of these things. All of these things. Glass we're probably going to find. I don't know that I really want any of those. Now, I would quite like one of those. Not going to do that because we're not having that yet. Leather. We definitely want to take the leather. Because I can make my armour out of that. So we'll take some more scrap. Thank you very much. We'll do some more building with that. And we can take wood. I still wish you could, because that won't let you drag. And you can't shift click. That's, I wish they'd change that, but never mind. Just means I've got to stand here and do this. Dun, 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 dun. What else do we want? We could take some more food or glass, or let's just take some coins at the moment until we get to the right level. Okay, there you go. Deal. Nice. Can I give you that? Will you give me anything for that? Not enough. Is there anything I can buy with just that? Okay, if we add 1 coin back in. Okay. There you go. Cool. That's cool. I'm happy with that. We'll put the lung function booster down there. Gives us a little bit of room. Now let's go and see what goodies we can get from here. So I've got enough from a paddle boat to research. So if we do that, if we just research these things as we've got them, there you go. And then that clears some of the inventory. And it means when we get back, actually it does mean I can make the paddle. Have I got enough stuff to make the paddle boat on me? Yes, I have. So we're going to be able to make the paddle boat in order to get back. Oh, I like that as an idea. That makes it look as if I was smart and planned it. I didn't. It has just occurred to me. I'll tell you what, therefore, if we do that now, Alt and there you go. Means we can chuff this lot in here. There you go. You're a full stack. Not a full stack. So, okay. Excellent. Right, it's clear the area. loot? Oh, there it is. Missed it. Oh, okay. What else can we put in the boat? Anything else? Well, I'll tell you what we need to do. So you go in there. You come up. You come... No, because we're only going to get one of you, aren't we? So, no, that's not going to work. Rubber. And, oh, that's it, really. That is it. So we've got 2 slots. That is all components. Right, well, we were up here, weren't we? So scrap. And you've got room for wood. I'll take the wood. It's just what we can do out of this. Cool. 95%. Did I miss something else in here? What else have I missed? Oh, that's annoying. Oh well, somebody will tell me in the comments because I can't think what I've missed. I've gone everywhere, done everything. Never mind. Well, we've got full pockets, so let's head our way back. Oops, nearly. Yeah, that one. Now the flag, I think, is on level 2 of the research table, which does mean, therefore, that we've got a little bit of stuff to do. Well, we're 2 o'clock. We could... Actually, we haven't got a lot of room, have we? So there's not really any point in going to there, but we'll get back to the island, put this stuff away, and, yeah, see what we can get on with. I believe there's a bird trap as well as a fish trap that you can make now, which is sounds cool. Let's come in a little bit more. Cool, that'll do. Right. So what we need, okay, put stuff away first, and you see you've got some space. Okay, we'll put that in there as medicine at the moment. These is going to put, so we're going to have, let's make a chest for scrap, don't we? Right, we are going to make, that's going to be for the more fancy stuff. So just here, we're just going to leave boxes. You're not going to fit, are you? That's going to be really... Okay. We will put scrap there, scrap and wood. If we do this before we start putting things away, I think that might help. So we'll just pick this up. So components, we'll leave in here rubber, glass. We've got bandage, so we can add that onto there. And stuff that we're not going to need for a bit, we'll put in there. Okay. Cool. Let's get the rest of the stuff out of here and then work out what else we want to make. Coins will go in there for next time we need to go back to the trader. Now, on here, scrap helmet. I'm going to want to research that. And we've done that. We will want to research. No, I've just done that one. Unpin it. Unpin it? No? That pinned it again. So why can you... Okay. Thank you. We can make ourselves. So here you go. You make this and this. And now, because we've got them, we research the scrap one. You'll see now the scrap helmet requires the leather helmet to make it. So that's good. And the scrap armor needs a rope. So let's make ourselves, you can't craft in the box, can you? I don't think. Let's make ourselves a couple of rope because we're probably going to need them. Back on here, research that. And now we will make ourselves one of those. Scrap armor. Oh, I need more scrap. Ooh. Do I want to do that straight away? Yeah, go on. Go on. It's done. Right, so she's got a little bit on. Those things there. There. And you can go in there. Right, so let's have a look. Discover the machine factory. So we will do that next day. We'll head off our machine factory. You've got, there's the village. It's just round the corner from there, I believe, if I remember rightly. So we will do that. Right. Let's have a look. So fish trap, is that on here? The trap's got to be learnt. Can't remember. Oh, sack. We want to make that. One cloth. One rope. And did I use up the rope? Oops. Yes, I did. Okay, so make a rope. And then make a sack. There you go. Need that. Now we've got some more room. Now it's worth it. Marlin skin. We need to get some Merlin marlins. Okay, I think that is the stuff. Okay. Research table. Level 2, what do we want? 20 rubber, so 25 scrap. So that's what we need the scrap for. Okay. Probably KJ was yelling at the back to me to do that first before I made my armor. That would have made sense. So that's the next plan, is to get some more scrap and to do this. We could probably go back to the trader and pick it up, to be honest, with our coins. Do you know what? That actually isn't a bad... Whoops. Bad shout. I'm not going to be too cold now, am I? You reckon I'll get away with it? We'll find out, won't we? Let's see. Let's see when we've got time to do that as the last thing we do today. Oops, daisy. Can actually manoeuvre this thing is a nightmare. Turning circle. Oh, do you know what? Actually, a lorry, an Arctic would have better turning circle than this thing. Right, let's get ourselves over there as quick as we can. Did I take it all?
These days,
oh, she's got more. Oh, right, so she restocked straight away. Excellent. Excellent. That's good to know. That is really good to know. Okay. I don't really need all that rubber yet, I don't think. So what is going to be of more use to us? Possibly the wood? Okay. Deal. Cool. Right. Oh, good. Managed to do that without actually... no. Drive, you donkey. Without falling in the water. That's handy. Reverse, reverse, reverse. It is very pretty. I like the way that the light affects under the water. Right, let's get ourselves back. It's too dark, too cold. We might even let her sleep to restore her energy. Would be fine, wouldn't it? But this allows us to get the research table done or upgraded to the next level. Yes, I know, I'm making you tired. So on the next episode, we are going to go to the village and find the machine factory and see what we can get. Now, if I remember rightly, at the machine factory, I'm going to need that lung booster because there is an there's sort of a bit with the safe that's down the hole. It's quite difficult and stressful to do without one. There we go. Woohoo! Yeah. We're home. Home sweet home. So we need 25, 20, and 15. Have we got 15 components now? Oh, no, we haven't. We are one component short after all of that. Oh, how gutting. Okay, well, never mind. So that's on the list to do tomorrow, is find one more of those. Let's come and stand by our fire bowl. Actually, we're going to give her something to eat. There you go. And yeah, let me know, guys, what you think of the new update and the playthrough. Any tips and tricks for me before I head off tomorrow to the village. And yeah, drop me a like on the video. It really helps. I really appreciate it. Introduce yourself if you're new. Say hi in the comments. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Bye-bye now.